Hello everyone. Today I decided to do a video on a spruce basket. It's a woven spruce root basket, which was made by my uncle, Anthony White of Shallop Cove. Uncle Anthony learned this craft from his mother, Adelaide Benoit was her maiden name. Adelaide White. She was well known as a basket maker, for sure, and of course Uncle Anthony, very well known, and his son Danny, who is alive today, is also very well known for basket making. This Mi'kmaq basket making is also being done by other people now, because thankfully Uncle Anthony's mom, and his son and other people are shared the craft, taught the craft, and so the basket making is still alive and well, thanks to these people. I'll give you just a brief description. Of course, as I mentioned, it's a spruce root basket, so it's made from the roots of the spruce tree. The Mi'kmaq people use these baskets for carrying berries and other small things, other small food, like maybe large berries and small berries, maybe apples, blueberries, whatever, and other food. The basket handle here is made out of what they call withe rod. It can be made out of spruce, cherry, birch, some kind of similar wood, and of course is in a round shape to make the handle, and it continues on, you see, in a circle to the bottom, so there's actually two rings, one here and one here. These are called the ears, this area here, what basically locks the handles in the basket part of the actual basket together. The spruce root is soaked in water before it's prepared, and during preparation, when you actually split the root and do the weaving. It's soaked, so it makes it more soft and pliable, so you can actually weave it, because that's exactly what's going on here. It's being weaved in and out of the ribs here. See all these ribs that go right around, weaved in and out, and that's how baskets today are made. No matter what they're being made of, it's actually being weaved. You see it's just a single handle there, and like I said, it intertwines the actual part of the basket, and these ears actually give it strength. The basket is very strong, to be honest with you. This here basket was given to my mother. Now I'm not exactly sure of what time it was, but it was given to Mom, not as an ornament, but actually as an item that she would use for berry picking. That's something we did a lot of when we were young. We picked berries for hours and hours. All the family would participate, of course, and of course we'd probably use one of these baskets. This basket was actually used. This is not for ornament. It is now. I don't typically put anything into it now. But at one point when I was younger, I'm not exactly sure if this is the actual basket. It might be older than me, I don't know. But this was given to Mom by Uncle Anthony. I can't say when, I don't know, but I would say it probably would be. It could be possible in the 50s, 1950s, maybe the 1960s, I'm thinking. Anyway, this basket has been put in a nice place and stored. So it's kept in relatively good condition. Obviously it's been used, and there is some slight damage that you'll see. The handle here cracked, just split a little bit, so it was re-glued. And if you notice in here, there's a small section of the ribbing. The actual spruce root is missing, and as I use it, little pieces of the spruce actually does come off. I mean, as you move it. So, but I generally try to take good care of it so it doesn't get damaged and it's being well taken care of. I wish you could have seen this yesterday, because I finally got down to pick up some linseed oil, raw linseed oil, which is right here. Raw linseed oil. And I put a Windex spray cap onto the top of the bottle, and I sprayed this here. I laid down some newspaper, and I sprayed the whole basket. Now this basket here was a light brown, like it was really dried out. And I said, well, I finally got to get around to getting it actually preserved. And that's what the linseed oil does. It will preserve the basket. So basically what I did is I laid down the newspaper, and I just took the linseed oil and I just sprayed it inside and out, and let it soak in. And I've got to say, it really looks vibrant now. It's a beautiful brown color, and it's soaked right in. And so I'm going to save the bottle of linseed, and maybe every so many years, or maybe once a year, depending on what the elders tell me I should do, I will give it another coat of linseed oil to protect it. But like I say, this here is an authentic basket that was used for berry picking. There are people that make baskets today, and they probably use them for berry picking, but most of them are made just for looks. But this here would have been made, as you can see, the handle is not perfectly straight. It was just like made with the materials to be of use, not to actually look perfect. If you look at it, it has a slight lean this way. If I turn it, of course, you'll see it the other way. It'll lean this way. So that'll just tell you, like, you know, that even though the craftsman could have made this perfect, you know, absolutely perfect, you would have took the extra time. It was actually designed to be used. So not so much care was put into the construction, as long as it was relatively straight and functional. Now the other thing is not to neglect the fact that maybe the wood may have dried or collapsed in some sort, or maybe it was sat on or pushed down on and may have caused it to do that, because I know Uncle Anthony was a carpenter by trade, probably one of the best carpenters in St. George's, actually in Newfoundland. He's awesome. He was an awesome carpenter and boat builder, and Dad is a boat builder also. And well, actually, Dad dabbled into carpentry too, and did work with Uncle Anthony. And a lot of people in the area were really handy with their hands, and of course this is why, because of hanging around with people such as Uncle Anthony and Dad. You learn. You learn by watching and doing. So I'm thinking that this basket was probably very straight, but maybe at some point it probably got squished or something. I don't know, because Uncle Anthony, like I say, was a handy craftsman, and I don't think he would make a basket that would lean like that. So I want to back away from that comment and say that it's just probably something that happened over the years, in all due respect to Uncle Anthony, because that's probably just a fact that something else has happened to it. Anyway, this is the Mi'kmaq spruce basket. It's kind of an Acadian thing, French Indian. And the Mi'kmaq would use these, like I say, to pick berries and carry around small food. And so I just hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Please share the video.